Wrong flight. Ah! Hey guys, Kuru here. Check out Instant Gaming for cheap game keys. Click the link in the description below.
We are the lazy generation, so good at wasting our time. With the promise that he made, we'll let broken on the floor. With the clothes that burn your heart, we'll let you beg for more.
What's up, hotshots? How you doing? Welcome back to the Racing Marathon 2021. Alright, you ready to officially kick off the marathon? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I'm gonna need those keys.
Alright, so let me give you a little bit of a background for Blur. Plays very much like Mario Kart with power-ups, and it is combined though with real cars and a lot more realistic handling. So, even more background for this game. Before I started streaming, this was like one of the games that I nerded the most. Like, I spent years playing this game online. I loved the multiplayer in this game, and I played a lot of it. Because always in the back of my mind, I wanted a game like this. I wanted a Mario Kart that is more skill-based. And this ticked all the boxes for me. It had real cars, it had the Mario Kart gameplay, and extremely skill-based. Like, not many things are left to luck in this game. Oh, even more backstory for this game. This was my first speedrun, and also the reason why I got into streaming in the first place and speedrunning. So I did, and that was my first speedrun. It really got me into it, because after I did the Blur speedrun, I did the Most Wanted speedrun. This game used to be on Steam. I actually bought it before it got delisted. It was even on sale. Like, I got it for $5. Nowadays, if you pay a few $100, you might get someone to give them their Steam account. What would I have liked for a Blur sequel? An even bigger focus on multiplayer, to a point where it becomes like an esport. That is what I wanted from Blur. So, this is the destruction game mode, where you basically just have to destroy everything in front of you. Also, when you kill someone, they will shoot a defensive item that you have to avoid, or you just take it head on. Oh, damn. But yeah, if you wanna look it up, Blur 2 actually had a working prototype. There's a lot of footage about it on YouTube, if you wanna check it out. On the right-hand side, you see the demands that you have to do. Land offensive power-ups, earn fans, finish 4 events in 4 different cars, and pass 5 events. So we're gonna do all of that. So you want to see another cool trick? The double nitrous. The first one accelerates you, and the second one catapults you to top speed. And yeah, I still count this as one of the most underrated racing games of all time.
Garage with your other cars.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. So many days. Last year it was 100 days. Last year the racing marathon lasted 100 days. I intend to break that record.
To compete with him.
Nice. Wow, super nice. evaded the shunt and all of the shocks. Perfect. Double nitrous drift into the clock. So usually you beat this event as fast as you can while picking up as many stopwatches as you can. Because if you don't have enough stopwatches, you basically have to redo the entire thing here. I actually still have the Blur world records, yeah. I also don't think anyone is ever gonna beat them. So here's my challenge to you. Beat my world records in Blur. In my opinion, that is the speedrun in Blur is actually better than Most Wanted. Like, if you just compare the speedruns quality-wise, my Blur run is better. Wrong flight. Ah! Holy fucking respawn, man! Why did it put it... Dude, the game is so fucked right now. I think I might have bugged the game out. Let's see if I can respawn again. Okay, very, very strange. This was the last game we played before your PC broke down. Oh man, this game actually killed my PlayStation. I just remembered, man. This game actually killed my first PlayStation 3. Because it was a fat PlayStation 3 and those tended to overheat. And I played Blur for at least 8 hours a day. And yeah, I overheated my PlayStation 3 and it died eventually. I just remembered, man. I also had my first experience dismantling a PlayStation 3 and putting like the motherboard into the oven to fix it, which actually worked. Also used the heat gun. And all because of Blur, man. Nice. Still got a few tricks up my sleeve, man. Man, there are not many games out there that have as much action as Blur. And it's controlled chaos. That's what I love about it. Bastard. Hey, that's our first wrecked of the day. Ah, that's gonna suck. I have to do the next lap now. Oh my fucking god. Bastard! Completely destroyed. If you shoot me again, I hate you. Man, I just want to collect the gates. What the fuck? The super dangerous thing about this game is all of the long straights, where it's super easy to shoot bolts and shunts backwards. Alright, I'm not gonna do the gates in the first lap then. The game actually also had a hardcore gaming mode where you were just driving with no power-ups, but it really didn't feel right. It wasn't as fun as the rest of the game modes, in my opinion. Why am I getting so wrecked by them right now? What the hell, dude? I think the NPCs are actually really good at shooting the bolts exactly when they need to. So what? Shit. I should really start reading what the game wants us to do. Whoa, camera. Physics. No! Like a true 100% speedrun of this game is actually quite difficult. Getting all of this stuff on the first try, very difficult and needs a lot of repetition and practice. Mount Haruna, easily one of the most technical tracks in the game. You go downhill all the time, it's super easy to get airborne and stray away from the most optimal line. Yes! What a save! Got him. Last boss, last chapter, you ready? It is deeply criminal that we didn't get a sequel to this game. Especially in multiplayer, it really shines. You know, funny thing about this car, it actually has a higher top speed than all of the other A-class cars. So in like a perfect straight line, this is always gonna be the fastest car. Maybe I don't wanna do it in the first lap, I'm not sure. Those guys are pretty annoying. An advanced strategy online is actually slowing down to make sure that you pick up the item. What is wrong with this fucking guy, man? He did his very fucking best to mess with me. Did you notice? That was the last one. You ready for the boss fight?
Hey, it's Shannon.
Hey, Shannon. She has the coolest car.
Only one.
GG. Shannon. The thing is, after you beat her, you can use her car. Hey.
Well, you made it to the top.
GG.
If you want to stay around,
You gotta see the final cutscene before you can officially say
do
GG.
it while you can.
That was the final boss, yes, and the final chapter. In the final chapter, you were facing all the bosses again. Hey! Cheers. I miss this game so much, man. Super satisfying credits. You know what's nice when you get all the lights? You get like a tiny little bonus. You get the single player Bizarre Creations logo. It looks different when you start out a new game. I said that Blur 2 was cancelled. As I said, Blur is my favorite racing game. So not having it, very sad about that. GG Blur, what a game. My favorite, probably will stay my favorite racing game for all eternity.
Right now.
Guys, thanks so much for watching. What an insane start into the marathon. Sleep tight. Definitely come back tomorrow for a more split second and day 2 of the marathon. And have a good night.